Howdy and welcome back. This is Ethelred, the worst Civ player on YouTube. Let's play some Civ. So we left off, it's 2900 and the Yamna have eclipsed the Kama. So I suppose the next city I found will be the Yamna. They are a tall, tan-skinned individuals with brown hair and brown eyes and black hair. So, and we just stole a worker from Kiev who we're still at war with. Let's make peace with them. And we'll be getting a shrine soon with, what's my citizens at? I'm at 4. It's currently turn 44. I think it's just a little early for me to start spamming settlers. We'll see how that goes. In the meantime, actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind buying a caravan. I could use a caravan to send food to my next city. That's not bad, but yeah, okay, so, blah, 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 blah. Let's just go. We'll just leave this worker here to guard, or this warrior here to guard my worker, while that worker finishes the wheat field. Okay, so if this is Vatican City, I know that's Italy, I know that's a dead end. I'm just gonna leave. And where's my other fellow? Welcome, stranger. Hi, Arabia. Nice to meet you. And Kiev desires a trade route. That'll be an easy trade route to do. And we're going to head south because I know that there's nothing north here except the Arctic. But south we may find Siam. We'll go check on India, see if India's there. I don't think we can find Japan at this point in time. Not without optics. And yeah, I will accept gold for embassies because I don't fear any of these people, and that's a nice little boost, honestly. I can't imagine that I've got anything that I need to order any of my folks to do, so we'll just click yes through a bunch of turns, actually. Bratislava, alright, so they've got a nearby barbarian that they want dead, and I might deal with that when I've got another military unit out. Right now, I'm guarding the home front. And, oh no. That...
조선의 궁궐에 당도한 것을 환영하오 낙선이여.
I just lost to him last game. That's... fine, I'll deal with it. Korea. Hi, Korea. Okay. So, I can't get through there. I'm going to try to head south, I guess, through this area of Chinese control. See if I can find a way through to the south. And Bucharest. Nice to find all these city-states, but really, right now, I'm much more interested in meeting other civilizations so that I can get a discount on tech costs. You get those discounts. Oh, look at that. Ruins. If you know a civilization that's already discovered a technology, you can research it for cheaper. So, yeah, 30 culture, nice. And that barb right there is why I've left this unit here. Actually, I don't think I'll move my warrior, because there's nothing improved up here. I'll let the city do its bombardment to deal with that barb. Alright. Oh, another settler. They're busy. I wonder if that's their third or fourth city. Masonry. Now I can get a quarry. And walls. I'll be sure to put up walls. And what do I research now? Do I research? No, I think I'm going to research writing. I think that's a duh. So I can work on the... Great Library. The National College, I mean, not the Great Library. National College. I'd like to find my way down into the Middle East. I guess that's past Yerevan, so I'll be revealing some cloud here and marching along the along this way here. You're protected, buddy. Keep working on the farm. There's a second worker at. That'll be nice because then I'll be able to come improve this whatchamadingo here. Either way, that warrior is now posed. To bother my workers, so that sucks. Oh, history. 2600. The Bronze Age comes to the Yamna. So, very nice. Bronze, in case you're not aware, is copper, a naturally occurring element, mixed with tin, and you get an alloy which is much stronger than either of the two inputs. So that's what's so great about bronze. You end up with much sharper weapons, much stronger tools. There's not really very much history to talk about, and that's going to be their fourth city. So, as I was saying, yeah, you end up with... I don't even know what I was talking about. Totally lost it. About bronze. Well, anyway. Bronze equals good. And... is this... oh good, that field is improved. So we will literally just go sit on this worker for their own protection, I assure you. And... oh yeah, let's see if we can get by to the east. Yep, it's their fourth city. They're already working on their fourth. I remember the Vikings discovering me, so it's harmless for me to sell him my embassy. And that brings me up to 6 gold per turn, which is pretty nice. Okay, farm, yes, please. And what am I working here? I think I agree with these tile assignments. So, good. Good work on the part of the governor. My governor wears an eye patch. And this worker I'm going to send right over here to improve that marble. Because that will be a well-timed luxury enhancement. With the founding of a second city, I will need it. Next. Oh yes, I remember what I was saying. It had nothing to do with bronze. It was the fact that history is pretty thin right now for Russia, and I've got a decent excuse for that. If you go look up Russian history, it basically starts in the 13th century. So, I mean, you really got to dig to find things before that. So, there's no written records from this time, obviously. You just have to go by archaeological evidence. Now, what am I going to do here? I'm going to start working on settlers. And in fact, I'm going to build 2 settlers and get at least 3 cities going before I do the National College. Oh geez, I'm tempted by landed elite for the growth. Well, I'll go with monarchy. Because of happiness concerns. That's the only reason. Okay, barbarian encampment really close to Chinese territory. I see, I think that they've already... have they improved that citrus already? I think they have. I don't know. I forget what improved citrus looks like. So if this is China, where's Siam? Do I have to head north or south or east or west? I think it's either west or south. Alright, how much longer on this farm? Quite a while, actually. And you know what? If I can buy another military unit, I'll go have him babysit this warrior, because I honestly expect quite a bit in the way of barbs right now. Because there's a lot of uninhabited territory on this map. And that, because it's such a large map and there's only 12 AIs, that gives rise to a bunch of barbarians. And it would vex me to no end to have one of my workers stolen. So, yeah. And I could buy a warrior, but I think I'll wait a few turns and buy an archer instead. So, yeah, we'll just head west and hope. And actually, I think we'll be doing pretty well on happiness between monarchy and getting the marble set up. Okay, there's writing, so we'll be primed to do the National College now. Let's get archery, and then with archery we will buy an archer. I thought this was a scout. Disagreements with Maria. You're middle of the pack. Oh, you're fighting, you want to fight somebody who's top of the pack. But really, you guys are at the same score. I'm not interested. I'm not feeling it right now. Maybe give me like 100 turns or something, and I'll be all for it. Yerevan, I thought we'd already found Yerevan. And they're targeting an encampment. Okay, alright. I'm glad to see Korea's not already leading the pack. I think I'm going to bring this scout down south now. This has got to be... Is this Asia Minor here? I'm thinking this is... maybe this is Asia Minor? Where am I? I don't know, but I'm next to a ruin. I don't actually know where either of my scouts are. This is definitely the time to build my settlers. I'm definitely on track with that. Yay! Barbarian map. What's that? Gems. That's nice. This has got to be the northern Middle East. Right? Byblos. Honestly, I don't even have a clue where I am right now. But I know that my wheat is done. So now let's come up here and improve. You know what? I got a better idea. I'm not going to need the happiness, but I am going to need a road to my next city. And by golly, I can tell you that city is going to be right here. And what is this? That is... I'm trying to decide if this opens up into the ocean here. I don't know if it does or not. Is this the Bosporus Sea? And if that is, then the strait will be a sea tile, which would give me access to the sea here. That would be very important. Alright, well, anyway. Yeah, a road's going to be needed down here, because I'm definitely going to build here to get the river and the 4 wheat tiles. Just tons of growth and access, I believe, to... Well, actually, I don't know if that gives me access to the ocean. I'm starting to think that this may be like the Black Sea or something like that, and not actually open to the Mediterranean. What does it look like here? It looks like it ends. You know, I may be able to figure that out with the scout. If I can do that before it's time for me to plant my city, that would be great. Because I really want to know if this is ocean access. And if you know the name of this sea in real life, that would be a dandy. What's down here? Hong Kong. Alrighty. So, yeah, either way, it's going to be a road. Oh, I don't have the wheel to make the road. So, I guess it's going to be a camp. Fine. What does the camp give me? Does it give me +1 production? Yeah. Alright, well, that'll be great. Friends with Korea, yeah, let's do that. Much better, you know, keep your enemies close, but your friends close. No, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Alright, let's go buy an archer. And we will send him over here to protect that guy. We'll send him up here to protect that worker, so all my workers are protected. And now let's go get the wheel. And okay, it looks like maybe there is ocean access. I'm still not sure, honestly. In fact, I'm not even sure where this goes. So, have I missed some history? I think I have. Let's see. 2400, the Poltavka culture came along. So the Yamna have faded from the Seen to be replaced by the Poltavka along the middle Volga. Now this is just another evolution in basically the same culture. The major difference is, though they're still building kurgans, so they still have the same burial rites, they still revere their horses, they still have very similar pottery. The major difference, and maybe what sets the Poltavka apart from the Yamna, is that they don't bury their dead slathered in ochre. So I don't know if that's the only difference, but that's the only one I know of anyway. Alright, is this a dead end? Yeah, that's a dead end. So I'm not going to go any further to the east. Now I'm going to come over here and check by Hanoi. And if that's Hanoi, that means that this has to be Vietnam here. So that means India is going to be right here. I'm guessing then that all of this cumulatively means that Siam's not in the game. Do I send my scout unprotected to the south? I'm thinking that even I'm not that stupid. Yeah. Oh, 50 gold. I'll take that. There's worse ruins to find than that. 50 gold helps at this stage in the game. That's like 6 or 7 turns worth of gold. Alright, so what is this? Where am I? Am I just so bad? I guess I'm an American and I'm just terrible at geography. Is this Asia Minor right here? I know I keep getting hung up on that. I'm thinking that's Asia Minor. And I'm wondering if this is the Black Sea. And if it has any access to the sea. Does it really impact me? Because I'm pretty much going to settle here anyway. Is there any reason why I wouldn't settle here? No, I think I'm going to settle right there. Pretty much no matter what. Okay, Kama's got marble now. That's a dandy. I'm thinking I'm going to move this archer a little bit to the city so I can shoot in defense of either one of these two spots. And with this worker done improving that tile, I think that means that I'm going to guess I'm going to come up here and work these work those furs. Guess that's what that means. Alright. So 2200, anything? Yeah, nothing. Nothing, just Poltavka stuff. This is what I've already said. But I feel like this is going well, even though not much has been happening for the last 20 minutes or so. Nevertheless, I feel like it's going well. Alright, so you're going to stay there on alert and just watch the workers. Gonna do the embassy trade thing. I guess I will eventually have to sell my, or buy the other people's embassies. I think that's what this means. Why is it, I wonder, that the AI is not flagging any of these spots as good build locations? Is it because of the relative lack of someplace to build on? How about I actually set my city right here on the wheat, and or right here, and then I would have access to these two mountains over here. It's a longer road. It's kind of a long road, kind of a lot of separation. But that would mean I have no overlapping tiles. I don't want to miss the granary deal with the, let's see here, granary, it's just what, +1 granary. Each source of wheat and deer increases 1 food. Can also, yeah, I would only be missing out on 1 food if I settled here. I would still get the wheat improvements from these 3 tiles. That would be 1 tile closer to Kama. I'll think about it one turn. We'll build another camp, and we'll keep moving on. Okay. And down here, nothing? Yeah, there's definitely no Siam in this game. I think I'm just going to swing through Vietnam and head over to India, about like this. Alright, it's decision time. I can't put this off any longer. I mean, they're all good spots, but I'm feeling like this is the strongest spot because it gets me the 2 hills. It doesn't get me the stone, though. Jeez, I keep moving my selected spot further away. If I settled here, that's insane. Then I'm so far away at that point. I lose 2 wheat tiles. I gain the stone. I'm just not feeling that. If this, though, is in fact not ocean access, which it's not proven that it is, but I have a feeling that this might be, then if I were to settle like right stinking here, I wouldn't get any rivers. So then I wouldn't have a garden. But right here, I would have rivers. I would have all but 1 of the wheat. I would have the 2 ivory. But I would not have any of the hills. And my 3rd city anyway is going to be over right about here. And that will get me several hills, all of the wheat, 1 of the ivory, the floodplains. Actually, I suppose I'll probably settle right here. And settle on 1 of the wheats. Can I get my overlay? Come on. What about over here? And here? Okay, good. So, yeah, river, ivory, wheat, 1 hill. Not a lot of production. Not a lot of production. It is hard to manage river access with production access here. See, I kind of like this spot better. I just miss out on the river, and the river is going to be a water wheel, which I'm going to want water wheels. What if I settled right here? Then I get 3 wheat, well, 2 wheat, I don't know, 3. The 2 ivory, lots of floodplains, still no hills. What if I did something radically different and came up here and settled here where the governor is suggesting? Now I get, what, bison, furs. Let me turn on resource icons. No. I guess the hex, the yields is what I'm looking at here. And up here, I don't see 2 hammers anywhere. This whole area is kind of starved for production. You know that? There's some production coming off here, and the camps will provide production. This is got to be boring the hell out of you. I'm very indecisive about these cities. Okay. Final order. I'm going to settle here. Right here. Come on, show me the overlay. Here. Come on. There. That gets me the 2 hills. Gets me all of the wheat. It gets me the river. It gets me the coast access. Yeah. Done deal. That's done. Alright. Well, that was painful. So, I'm 100% about that city now. And that city is going to be named... What's the culture's name? It is Poltavka. Boom. Got it. And first thing we're going to build is a granary, because that's the obvious thing to build, especially with these wheat fields here. Alright, well, we are certainly going to have population. That is for sure. That's a lock. Alright. Come up here on this hill, see what I can see. Oh, nice. And jungles. Okay. I'm not going to go finish exploring Vietnam. I am going to cut across here. 2100, anything? Anything? No. Still nothing. Remember, we are back in archaeology at this point. No written records of any kind. And that's a dead end. So I think we'll come around that side of that mountain. Oh, Mount Sinai. And ruins. Nice. So... there's Mount Sinai. Okay. Well, that culture was a real nice boon. Okay, so if this is Mount Sinai, I'm feeling like this is Egypt right here. And this would be like the Arabian Peninsula. So let's head down there, find Arabia. I guess that Babylon's not in this game. Or I could, yeah, I'll do that next, and then I'll head into Africa, which this connection right here should take me into Africa. Alright. Poltavka, you're working wheat just like you should. Okay. We've got the wheel, so we can start on those roads now. And what's the next tech that we're going to want? I could go construction and make a push with composite archers to take over somebody, but it would be a long march for those archers, because I've got nobody nearby. Except, you know, I should make another scout and send them up here to explore Finland and Sweden. I think I'll do that, actually, after this next settler, another scout. And so I think war is out of the picture right now, offensively or defensively, which means that after this settler, I guess we'll do a library. Yeah, library. In fact, the National College requires that we have... Wait a second. Where's the National College? It's over here. That is what we're going to go research right now. Wow, that's a major duh. Okay. There's Arabia. Right about where I expected them. Huh. Didn't expect those mountains there. Next. 2025, we do have something to talk about in 2000 BC. And that's... oh, yeah. So the Poltavka made a couple of enhancements. One, they now started working with metal much more often than their predecessor, the Yamna. So you start to find a lot of metal artifacts in their kurgans. And also, they advanced their pottery techniques. So pottery was not just one advancement. It was an advancement which got worked again and again and again and again. And so you see some of those advancements by the Poltavka. So we'll build a road and send this guy down here. And I'll escort him with an archer because I don't want any harm to come to him. And it's just my luck something would happen. Okay. Nice little bit of experience for my scout there, taking out a barb that was already damaged. And I guess I'll march on over here and discover the Euphrates and just check on Babylon, but it seems pretty unlikely at this point that Babylon is here. Alright, so we'll skip that turn to get those guys in sync with one another. And I'm gonna have to decide on my third city now. On that scout. Should I have been working on a... No, I don't think I should have been working on a fourth settler. Not at this time. I think I'm going to do 3 cities, pick up my national college, and then move on. Yeah, this guy will work his granary. This guy, his first thing will be his library. That will happen while this guy's getting his library. Oh yeah, and if I've got a caravan... If I could get a caravan, that would be great. Because then I could start shipping food. Yeah. So I'm not exactly happy with having taken 4 turns to build a scout. But it is what it is. And it's done. So let's go up here and scout like I'd wanted to. And wow, so many barbs. I can't even get through. I'm thinking I'm gonna shoot for a little while before pulling back. He's got ignore terrain cost, so he can move faster than those dudes can. And this worker is gonna come down here and help build the road. So that was the warning. That time is out, and I need to cut this episode. Great library. I'm not even going to try for any of the early wonders. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please click like. It helps a lot, and at least makes me feel better. If you didn't like it, click dislike. I watch carefully for those. They help give me constructive feedback so I can improve my work. And, as always, please subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day.